Welcome back to the Slay Your Day podcast. I am so excited because this episode has been one that I've been teasing you with for a while now. So we are finally here. And today I'll be sharing with you the Tired Mom's Toolkit, the 10 best sleep products that I use every single night for the best night's sleep. And if you guys have followed me for any amount of time, you know that I always practice what I preach. And I tell you that starting or having a productive day really does start the night before. So it's so important that we focus on what are those things that we're doing the night before. What are we doing to get an amazing quality of sleep so you feel rested and energized and you can go on all cylinders. You can show up in your business as a mom, as a wife, for yourself, for your community, all of the things that we talk about here on this podcast. So I'm going to share with you the 10 things, the 10 items that I personally use every single night that allow me to have the best sleep ever. And again, this is how I get up at 5 a.m. This is how I'm really ready to slay my day and tackle my day to make sure that I'm optimized, I'm fueled, I'm able to focus the way that I need to. And it all starts with these 10 products that I'm going to share with you. And I've waited a little bit to share these with you because I wanted to be able to share the products because they're that good. I have been using many of these products now for years. I'd say a good 3, 4, 5+ years myself. And I'm telling you, these are products that I swear by. These are products that I have myself. So I'm going to sprinkle into this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, some behind the scenes of me actually using these products day to day. And I want to get into why they're so transformative and why this is going to help you slay your day, because it all starts at night. So again, being able to have a powerful day, being able to have a day that is set up for success, you know it starts the night before. So the first thing on my list is the Raydon Planner. Now, you guys know I am not a fan of big, long to-do lists and writing out 20 different things. So that's why I like this planner, because it focuses on the 3 things that you need to get done that day. And then it has your calendar on there. It just has a mix of all the different things that I personally love this style of setting up my days, of focusing on what I need to get done. You know that I also use my Google Calendar, but for a physical planner, to see a calendar, to write down what I need to get down, to have reminders. The Raydon Planner is one that I really am loving because it's my personal style of how I write out my day, my goals, where I'm focusing, what I need to get done. So that also helps me, and I put this by my bed. If for some reason I need to write something down, you know, when you have all of those to-do lists or reminders that go off in your head right as you want to go to sleep, well, this will help you and prevent you from feeling like you can't go to sleep because you're never going to remember what you need to remember the next day. All you have to do is just turn to the side of your bed, pick up the pen and the planner, and just jot it down. And then you can go back to sleep. But for me personally, I keep it by my bed because it's the best place to be able to have that if I feel like I can't sleep because I have so many things to remember. But I'll tell you, since having this planner by my bed, that doesn't happen to me anymore. I don't feel like I'm missing something. I don't feel like I can't sleep because I'm thinking about all the things that I need to do. It just doesn't happen to me anymore. And I'm going to say that it's because of these things that I'm doing and that I'm incorporating, but it's also because I have that planner next to my bed. So check out the link below. I'm going to drop it there for you so you can grab one of these as well. The next part of my toolkit is a lip mask, and I actually have it on right now. I don't know if you can tell. Well, obviously if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can't see it, but this is again on my Amazon store. I have it right here. You can see I use this baby. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see how well that is used. So I actually don't just use this at night. I use it also in the morning when I'm putting my makeup on, but it's a lip sleeping mask. And that's why I put this on the list, because as I go through my nighttime routine, this is one of those items that is a non-negotiable for me to have on my list. So get yourself a good lip sleeping mask. Mine is going to be linked down below in the show notes. But again, will make you feel moisturized. It's nice and thick, and it's just great to leave on while you sleep. The next thing that I want to share with you isn't an actual physical product, but it's something that I do every single night. So I had to add it to the list. And that is, I set everything out the night before. I set out my gym clothes, I set out my shoes, so you guys know that a few months back I had LASIK. So in the morning, my eyes are very dry. So I have drops that I put in my eyes. I put out the drops, my toothbrush, like anything that I need in the morning. And it's not a lot. It's literally like probably 3 or 4 things. My toothbrush, my eye drops, my gym clothes. And then if it's that time of the month, then I need to put a little product there. That's it. That is all that I have that I put out. I have one more thing that I'm going to share with you because I'm waiting to share this 5th thing with you because I'm going to share with it in another tip below. But again, this tip is set everything out because you don't want to be scrambling in the morning. You know, where is my sports bra? Where are my workout shoes? Like I literally keep my workout shoes in my gym so I don't have to scramble and look for them every single morning. And even if I waste 2 minutes or 5 minutes looking for them, that's 2 or 5 minutes I could have been working out. So time is of the essence, especially in the morning. For us, we're on a super time crunch. For me, I wake up at 5. I start my workout at 5:30. I work out from 5:30 to about 6:20, 6:30, and then I get right into the breakfast routine. So every minute counts for me. So this is something that just maximizes that time. The next thing that I want to share with you, and I'm going down a list here. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have a list. I didn't want to miss anything. The next thing that I have on here are bath salts. Now, there's 2 products that go with this toolkit recommendation, and these are bath salts and a dry brush. And you've probably seen me do this in my stories before, or maybe in a reel. Again, I will link these below. I will say I do not take a bath every single night, but I do take a shower every single night just to wind down. I do the cold showers in the morning. I do the hot showers at night because it relaxes me. It makes me feel so good. So before I get into the shower, I'll do the dry brush and then I will get into the shower. If I am doing a bath, it's probably once every, I'd say once a week or once every 2 weeks is probably more realistic. But what I'll do, and this is another part of my toolkit that I'm going to add in here, because these kind of all go together and it makes sense because it's part of habit stacking. Another thing that I will have are these really just relaxing and just it sets the mood for the night to get your body relaxed, are these lavender drops. And the really cool thing about these lavender drops is that you can put them in the shower and you can smell the lavender while you're taking a shower with the steam and the humidity. And I also like to have, and this is another one of the items in my toolkit, is a diffuser. So I have that diffuser in our bedroom. We can put the lavender in there. Sometimes Jared likes to do eucalyptus, lavender, it doesn't matter. Either one of those just is so relaxing for us and we love using it. The next thing that I have on my list, I'm going to kind of move these around so when you see them in the show notes, they will be in order. So we have the diffuser. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is, because it's so funny, I put this on the list because I had some feedback on this, is the kind of toothbrush I was using. So I linked my electric toothbrush in the show notes and I put this in here because this is one of the other items that I lay out in the morning, because when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is change into my gym clothes, put a little, clip in my hair because I work out, and brush my teeth. And I had a few of you comment and ask me what kind of toothbrush I was using. So I linked my electric toothbrush below, and I love it because it has a timer on it, and I just like electric toothbrush. I'm not a fan of just the regular ones. I really love my electric toothbrush. So I also linked that in the notes as well. Gotta brush your teeth in the morning, and gotta brush your teeth at night at the very, very least. So that's why I put the toothbrush in there, because I'm obsessed. I love my toothbrush. And I think that, if you have a nice toothbrush that you love, you're going to use it more. So I linked that in the show notes as well. Okay. Now I want to get into some of my year-long. I've been using some of these products here for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And this, I promise you, will take your sleep game to the next level. And when I say take your sleep game to the next level, it's not just me who loves these. My husband is obsessed with these products. My kids love these. And it literally, number one, makes you feel like you have elevated your sleep game. And number two, you will feel the quality of your sleep get better. And you will feel the difference in your body. You will feel your energy go up during the day, your body, you're gonna sleep through the night longer. You're gonna get that deep, like that REM sleep that we really need to perform at those high levels every single day. So I hope you're ready, because these next like 3, 4, bonus 5 tips that I have in here for you are next level game changer if you really wanna biohack your sleep and have the best night's sleep ever. Are you ready? Okay, so, man, I think I should save this one for the last. Okay, I'm gonna save the one I was gonna just tell you for last. So my first game changer, best night of sleep ever product is my Magnesium and my 10X sleep vitamin. The only place that you can get this is the link below that I'm going to share with you, because you can't get these on Amazon. You can't go to like GNC and get these. You can only get this specific brand from the link below that I'm going to share. This is where I get all my vitamins. The last episode that I did was an entire breakdown of all the vitamins that I take, and these two specifically I take at night, my Magnesium and my 10X sleep vitamin, because number one, like you will feel when your body just like goes into that sleep mode. And for me, what I usually do is when the kids are getting ready for bed at night, they're brushing their teeth, I take my sleep and my Magnesium. Then I put Jordy down to bed. We read probably like 5, 6, 7 books. We rock in the chair. My body gets super relaxed. Once I put him in his room and lay him down for the night, then those vitamins have already kicked in. So it's like the best transition. It takes probably like, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes for you to really feel relaxed and really set into that nighttime mood. That Magnesium and that sleep vitamin, you guys, game changer. So make sure to get your hands on those. Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you, love, love, love this. Again, have been using this for years. Like I want to say 2, 3, probably years I've been using this, is my Oura Ring. Now, I don't have it on right now. I only wear it at night. I know some people that wear it all day long because it tracks your fitness, it tracks your movement, it tracks your sleep. I personally only wear it for sleep reasons, to see what my sleep levels are at, how well of a sleep that I had. And it's funny because before I pull up the app, I'll actually show you on my phone, before I pull up the app, I already have an idea of what it looks like. This is what my score was last night. So it says my sleep score last night was 85, which is optimal. My sleep efficiency was 92%. Time in bed was 7 hours, 50 minutes. Total sleep time was 7 hours, 12 minutes. And my resting heart rate was 63 beats per minute. And then it goes through and it says my restfulness is good. My REM sleep was 1 hour, 41 minutes. My deep sleep was 1 hour, 25 minutes. Latency, 28 minutes. And then it has something in here for timing, but it tells me the time of sleep, I was 7 hours and 12 minutes, and the time in bed was 7 hours, 50 minutes. Now, I go to bed at 9 and I wake up at 5. So the fact that it's tracking pretty much like every second of me where my body is like relaxed and in that sleep mode, it's very, very accurate. So love my Oura Ring. Again, I'm linking that in the show notes below. It is multifaceted because if you go into the app, and I'll pull it up again, there's so much more in here that I actually don't use. They have activity in here. So it says explore is one of the tabs, and they have like meditation, breath work, just like really cool other options of things I don't even use. Again, I only use it to track my sleep at night, but there's so much more that you can utilize it for. So I would highly, highly recommend getting an Oura Ring. Both Jared and I have one. I love it. And I just love, tracking where my sleep is every single night. So I know, especially also, I'll tell you something else that I love watching and looking at is when like Jared and I will have a date night. And if I go out and I am up later, or if I have a glass of champagne or a cocktail, even one glass, because I don't really drink that much anymore. If I have one glass of champagne or a cocktail, my sleep will significantly drop because of the heart rate, because of just the sleeping patterns and how it affects the body. So it's one of those things that I'm like, do I want to have that one cocktail and have my sleep be, 10 points less because there's alcohol in my body, even if it's one glass? Or do I want to just stick with the water and maybe a mocktail because I am so serious about my quality of sleep that I'm willing to forego, like that to me doesn't matter. I'm willing to forego like the cocktail for a higher sleep score and better quality sleep. So that's why I love using my Oura Ring, just tracking and knowing where you're at with your movement, with your sleep, and everything that the app will track for you. The next thing that I want to share with you, this is my weighted blanket. Now, I will tell you, I am freezing at night. All of my guys, Jake, Jordy, Jared, I call them my little hot pockets because at night, they like burn up. I will rock Jordy at night, or I'll cuddle with Jared or Jake, and they get so hot. They're like my personal heaters. So I don't know if you're listening to this and you're married and your partner is like the hot one and you're the cold one, or if you're always hot and they're always cold. I'm always freezing. The boys are always hot. So I am obsessed with this blanket, this weighted blanket, because, oh my gosh, it's just like it puts, I really can't sleep without it because it puts you into this just like deeper sleep. And there's studies that have shown when you have that weight on you, you will get better quality sleep. And the great thing about this blanket is it's not like a big quilt. It's not like a big, heavy, hot blanket. The way that it's made, it's sewn. So there's like these big like holes in it. I'm trying to like explain it to you with my hands. There's these like big holes in it. We'll pop a photo in the YouTube video here, but it doesn't make you hot, but it gives you that weight for your body that makes you feel like you're wrapped up with your baby snuggling at night. Like it is the best feeling ever. I've had this again for probably 2 or 3 years. I love it. And sometimes like if it gets kicked off the bed or whatever, I will wake up in the middle of the night and put it back on because I can tell when it's not on my body because it just feels like you're wrapped up in this nice warm hug. So love that weighted blanket. I'm going to also link that below because it's a game changer when it comes to your sleep. Now, there's 2 more things that I want to share with you. This next one, I know for a fact. So I got this for Jared and I last year for Christmas. This is his #1 favorite sleep tool. This is his #1 favorite sleep hack, tool, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, he is such a hot pocket when he sleeps. I'm freezing. He's always hot. So we have this amazing machine called an Uler Pad. So it's kind of like Cooler, but Uler without the C. And it goes underneath the bed and then it goes on top of the mattress, but you put the cover, like the sheet cover over top of the pad and it keeps the bed cold. Like it literally puts cool air running through the bed. So he's always hot, I'm always cold, but we keep this on and it keeps him like cool at night, like so he's not so hot. He sleeps amazing. I have mine on because I actually like to be cold at night even though I'm always freezing, but the weighted blanket with the Uler Pad is like the best thing ever. It's the best night's sleep. I'm like cool under the sheets, but I'm not so cold where I'm like freezing, and I'm not so hot because I have this blanket on top of me. It's literally the perfect recipe for the best night's sleep ever. So I just wanted to share that with you because that Uler Pad is literally been a game changer for us. And Jared has said himself, he's like, I wish we would have gotten this years ago because that's how good it is. And he's such a hot body that like for him, he can't sleep now without it. It's just like, you know, he definitely loves that Uler Pad. Now, I want to share 2 bonus items that are in my toolkit for you. One of these is the pillows that we have. I used to be more of like a hard pillow person, but since living with Jared, he's always had soft pillows and I have come to love these pillows. We have these amazing pillows that our friends have gotten us and we're obsessed with just the quality of them. They're so comfortable. Honestly, they're the best pillows I've ever had. And I've had a lot. I've done like the neck ones. I've done hard ones, soft ones, medium ones. I don't know if I'm going to say the other brand, but it starts with an M, that are like all over, you know, commercials. Don't love those. This specific brand, I will also link them. Amazing. The best pillows we have ever slept on. And they also make mattresses, and the mattress is literally the best mattress in our house because it's so comfortable. So I will link them below. So get yourself a great mattress, a great pillow, because that is going to be such a huge component of how well you sleep. Finally, the last item that is in my toolkit, and this is recent. I probably just added this one to our bedroom in the last maybe like 3 months. Maybe the start of summer is when I saw someone talking on Instagram about this item. So I had to add it to my list. And it's going to be something that you're not expecting. You're never going to correlate these two. But once I tell you about it, you're going to be like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. So we just added added 2 pretty large plants to our bedroom. The reason that we did this is because usually it's just Jared and I in our bed. However, we have 2 toddlers, kids, that love to run into our room at night. And I heard this doctor talking about the oxygen in your room. And if you don't have plants in your room, you are emitting more of that carbon dioxide than you are getting in oxygen, and there's oxygen in the room. So unless you're sleeping with the windows open and you're getting it from, the trees, the plants, etc., you're not getting enough, you don't have enough oxygen being created in your room. So I went out, I bought these 2 beautiful plants, and they are in our room. So I have those now. They're actually, one is like pretty close to the bed, the other one's kind of like in the nook in our bedroom. But again, the reason why I got this is because these plants, they're so low maintenance. And again, I'll link these in the description. They're so low maintenance, but they look really good in the bedroom. Like I don't have to water them every single day. I actually have one over here in my office, and then I have 2 in the bedroom. But the reason why I did this was because of the oxygen and the plants creating more of that for us in our bedrooms, and having those plants, and sometimes more than 2 people, Jared and myself, we've got Jared, we've got Jordy, sometimes it's the 4 of us in the bedroom, especially on weekends and movie nights. So that's the reason why I got the plants. And I told you weren't going to think that this would be, a hack to have for your sleep, but it's something that makes so much sense. Again, unless you're sleeping with those windows open. And here in South Florida, it's hot like 80% of the year. So you definitely have your AC cranking. So, and different parts of the world or the country, it's probably cold, starting to get cold this time of year. So having those low maintenance, just really beautiful plants and larger plants in your home makes such a big difference. And I know I covered a lot of groundwork today with everything from the planners to the lip masks and, the scrubs and all of the things that we have in our bedroom. And every single thing that I spoke about is going to be in the either description, the links will be there, either in the description or in the show notes. So you can make sure to check those out to look at any of these items that I'm sharing with you, because we have all of these and they've kind of, we've added them on little by little. The Aura ring, like I've said, I've had that for about 2 or 3 years. The Uler, I got that last year. The plants are only like 3 months old. So you can see it's evolved. Our amazing sleep rituals and routines have evolved, and we get the absolute best quality of sleep between all of these items that I've shared with you. So this is the toolkit to the best night's sleep you will ever have. Try adding one, then another, see how you feel. But I promise you, once you start optimizing the night before, your actual sleep, putting in these items, your body is going to thank you. Your brain is going to thank you. The way that you perform during the day, your energy levels, how you feel, how you operate, it's all going to be optimized because you're really setting yourself up for success. So I hope that these products and these tips are able to help you tap into your best night's sleep ever. And as always, go out and slay your day.